Hey guys, it's Brahamid, and this is another one of my IC gameplays. Obviously, IC stands for Infinite Crisis, and in this game, it's me and Azur Noctis against it's us two as a pre-made, and then we have Rainman and David who are also on our team, and they're a pre-made, and then we have Blue Freeze who's a random. Nobody really knew him, but uh, he's joined us for this game. Anyways, it's me playing Gaslight Joker, David's playing Poison Ivy, Rayman's playing the Gaslight Batman, Azure Noctis is playing Flash, and Blue Freeze is playing Nightmare Batman. We're against the full pre-made five team, even though we're like a two and then a one random. We're against a pre-made five team. It's the KG team if any of y'all run into them, and they're fairly good. But me and Azur and Blue Freeze and David and Rain Man went through and kicked ass and took names, I guess. Um, Anyways, in this game, I'm gonna discuss how to play Gaslight Joker. Gaslight Jokers are he's a very special type of tank. He does a lot of damage, and he is very beefy. He's like a bruiser. He is a bruiser. Um, but as I say that, very tanky, I die. But that was because of my own stupidity. Should probably not have gone after a gaslight. Probably shouldn't have gone that greedy after a Catwoman under tower when I'm only level 8. But um, the thing about Gaslight Joker is that he can be played AD, and when he's played AD, he just wrecks people. He does so much damage when he's played AD. Or he can be played tanky. And when he's played tanky, he's just a hindrance to everybody. He's just so annoying. He can walk into a 5v1 and probably stay alive for uh, probably a good 20-30 seconds, just keeping everybody off of him, running around, attacking them. And even if you do build them tanky, if you get like a few AD items, like one or two AD items, like the AD item that gives you the slow and the HP and attack damage, it's that chain item. I get it later on into the game, but I'm fairly new to this game, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but that gives you HP, health, and it slows people you attack. Things like that. If you can get 80 items that also give you a bit of beefiness, you can rape people. So how does Gaslight Joker really work? His Q basically is he first of all works off an HP system. Every time you use an ability, it costs us an X amount of HP. His Q is uh, it's a melee attack. It's a cleaver, which he goes up and he can attack people, and it gives them a percentage of his HP back. Pretty simple. It gives you extra damage on your auto attack, and it's a pretty good attack. It's good for keeping you alive, I guess, when you need that HP regen. His passive, which I forgot to mention, is called Blood Money. It gives you every time you kill a minion, or you earn gold from those like little things that are on the floor. When minions die, you get a certain amount of HP back. At level 1, I think it's like 30 HP, and it goes up from there. His W is like his ham move, and basically what that does is that you can throw it, and if it hits somebody, it'll apply a filth debuff on them, and it makes them run away from the center of the ham at 300 movement speed. I think I'll use it somewhere over here so you can actually see how it works. But the cool thing about this is when you combo it with your ulti, it does double damage. Your ulti does double damage. So the way you're supposed to play Gaslight Joker is you're supposed to throw your ham. They're moving at 300 movement speed. You catch up to them, pop your ulti. Your ulti slows them. You Q them so you get some of your HP back. You take them down, and then you pop your E, which is a spell shield. Now, that's its active when you pop it, it just gives you a spell shield. One ability doesn't like hurt you or whatever. But the passive ability of his E is that it gives you resilience. And what resilience is that every time somebody stuns, knocks down, fears, whatever, if somebody does any type of debuff on you, it just lasts a little bit less, like 35% or whatever. And his ulti is Rat Swarm, I think, and basically you'll see me use it a lot in this game, and that's when like all these rats swarm around me. It's a toggle ulti, and it does damage per second. Um, Basically, if anybody's in that rat swarm around you, they just get damage per second. It's not a lot, and it takes X amount of HP the second that it's activated. It takes like 3% HP or something like that. So it's a considerable amount of HP, but it is a considerable amount of damage if you can combo it with the ham. It's Gaslight Joker is kind of weak early game, other than his ham, but when you get his ulti, he becomes super strong. Uh, as you can see, I was going for the meteor mid, but turns out that Azur needed my help, and we were in TeamSpeak or Mumble or Skype, one of those applications, and I was going up there to help him, but we'd only lost a point, so I thought I might as well hurt the the Wonder Woman. But as you saw right there, I threw my ham. She was feared. She was also got the filth debuff, and then I popped my ulti instantly. As soon as I got close enough, I popped my ulti. Um, Build wise, this is one of my few games where I didn't know like build order really that well. So I was just going off of recommended items, and the recommended items on Gaslight Joker are really good. What I would suggest building him would be items that give him HP regen like the Kryptonian armor and things like that. Anything that gives him HP regen, cooldown, and like HP in general. Uh, so that when he pops his ulti, he's not at such a disadvantage because it takes 3% of your HP away. So it's very you can basically kill yourself in a long drawn fight, and that's why you need some HP regen. If you're gonna build him AD, you don't really want to build attack speed. You really want to be like a burst champion, because that's what's gonna really help you out the most. So I would suggest you need to start off with a Neo weapon, boots, and a Coda Blade. Get the Coda Blade all the way up, and just go from there. You just need items like you'll get that Bloodthirster type item. Sorry, I'm using League references here because I'm a League player at heart, but um, you need to get that item that gives you the life steal, and it's 4,000 gold. I can't remember off the top of my head. Uh, but you get that item, you get that axe thing. You also get the thing that does percent HP damage, and you'll just wreck people. In this game, we needed a tank. That's why I went tanky. But as you can see, even if you go tanky, I end up with a score of like 8-3 end game, and even if you go tanky with Gaslight Batman or something, you can still dish out a lot of damage. He's a very versatile character, as you can see. Rain Man's getting bombarded with 3v1, so I came in here and helped. We got Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Gaslight Batman. Uh, this is the biggest thing about this game, about Icy and playing Gaslight Batman well, is having a team around you, because Gaslight Joker really he's more of a support role, uh, because he needs people around him. Because I mean, 1v1, 1v2, yeah, you can do it, but anything past that, i- it's not that he takes damage, it's that he does damage to himself with his abilities. So I would suggest that if you're gonna play Gaslight Batman, I mean Gaslight Joker, just make sure that you have uh, a teammate with you, somebody that this is that slowing item I was talking about, by the way, the one that I just bought. But just have like a team around you, people that you know that you can combo well with. Um, and that's how you just basically kill people with Gaslight Joker. Anyways, rate, comment, subscribe. This is the end of this gameplay commentary. Let me know what I need to work on and what I should do better in the future. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Have a good day.